Good evening and welcome once again to the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, which is hosting the Emirates D10 2026. What a banger of a start we've received this season. It's the final game of the day. Dubai are taking on Fujairah. But with the kind of entertainment that you would have received in that game of Emirates Blues versus Sharjah, a lot of expectations will be on this game. But without any further ado, let's head to the sidelines where Ahmed Khwaja is with the two captains for the all-important toss.
Toss time for match number 28 of the Emirates D10. I have the two captains alongside me here on the sidelines. Leading team Fujairah, we have Madhav Manoj. Leading team Dubai, Nilash Keswani back in the lineup and leading the side. And our esteemed match referee, Mr. Sher Afzal Khan. Fujairah will flip the coin. Go ahead, Madhav. Heads is the call, and heads it is. Madhav, you've won the toss. What are you thinking?
We're going to bowl first.
Bowling first. What do you think is a decent score to restrict a high-octane Dubai batting lineup?
We're looking to restrict them around 100, 110, and I think that's something that we can chase, yeah.
Changes to the side.
Two changes, Mustafa is in and Ali is in.
All the best. Nilo, lost the toss, batting first. Do you mind or is it okay?
No, I think we also wanted to bat first because I think that's been the trend for us in the tournament. Get some good runs on the board and then defend down later on.
Undefeated in the tournament so far. Is it playing on the back of your minds or are you just taking this as just another game?
Obviously, just another game. I just feel like we have a really good team this time. I think all the players, including the bench, I think all of them are really good. So hopefully we go one big this time and win the tournament.
You're back in the team. Are there any other changes?
Yeah, we've actually got plenty of changes. I don't really remember what, but yeah.
Well, I'll let you pad up.
Thank you so much.
Right then, news from the sidelines. It is Fujairah who won the toss and want to have a bowl.
They've decided to bowl first, and that is where huge expectations. Talking about the side, Dubai, the captain Ronak Panoli, Sheen Saldana, Aditya Shetty, Ramesh Shehzad, Aryan Saxena, Nilaj Keswani, Ammar Badami, Zainullah Rahmani, Ali Nasir, with the kind of form that he is in, Sanchit Sharma, Yug Sharma. It's a star-studded lineup. And they're up against the youngsters of Fujairah, Nurullah Ayubi, Ali Asghar Shams, Madhav Manoj Nair, watch out for him, Anas Malik, Ahmed Khodada, Zahid Ali, and a few others that are going to be featuring in this game for Fujairah. It's going to be a very interesting contest. The trial run-up from the bowler, Chand. Fujairah is not one of the best sides in the tournament. It's early days for many youngsters, but the opportunity is what counts. And on the other hand, they are up against Dubai. Big shot. Very first delivery. Hit through the line for a maximum. What an incredible start. Not in his arc, but just good enough. Back of length. But this is a belter of a track. 120, 125 is the expected first inning score. And that is where Dubai would want to better that against Fujairah. Much fuller. Dancing down the track. Ronak Panoli, the captain. Couldn't have asked for a better start than that. Just back of length. And dispatch straight down the ground. And then to have a comeback. Much fuller Chand. He would have certainly understood there that on a wicket like this, you need to vary the pace and use the variations to your advantage. Sliding down the leg, and that's where Ronak Panoli will be able to rotate strike off his pads. Ronak Panoli, one of the better batters, but then when you talk about the young Aditya, What a player he is. The kind of striking capabilities. Unbelievable. Samir Chand out of the arc of Aditya will be signalled as a wide. Have to be very much to your A game if you want to survive on a wicket like this. 260 runs were scored in the previous encounter in those allocated total 20 overs. At a run rate of 13 runs per over, believe it or not, in excess of that rather. Very much straight on, probably a little bit of an inside edge. Not really. Could have been very, very close, or probably could have been sliding down the leg with that angle as well. Not really sure on that, but what's going to matter is that the umpire believes that the ball might be just sliding down the leg. And hence it's given not out and 1 run of the leg by. Big shot on the leg side. Fielder takes it. Ronak Panoli is going to be walking back to the dugout very early in the game. Might have been the slower delivery as well. Coming right from the bottom of the bat of Ronak Panoli, and that's where no distance whatsoever. The fielder at mid-wicket did well to cover probably 5 to 10 yards to hold on to that catch. The very effective Ronak Panoli, the captain of the pack, is going to be dispatched back to the dugout for 6 or 4 deliveries. Dubai lose their first. Nine for the loss of 1 is Dubai. They've got that picture perfect start. And after that picture perfect start, Samir Chand has been pretty much spot on and accurate. And that is where he's been able to make a good comeback. Ramiz is a good striker of the cricket ball as well. Sliding down the leg, this will be called as a wide. Right from the bottom of the bat, and that's where a very good catch by the fielder at mid-wicket. He moved early, and that was the most important thing. Thank you. Lovely drive through the covers, a little bit of a misfield. Might be a couple of runs of the deflection. Brilliant start for both the sides. Dubai have got 12, Fujairah has got a wicket. Oh, has he faltered in length? It's a free hit, it's a no ball. The first over is not done yet. Action on drama on offer. What a big no ball. Unbelievable scenes. Samir Chand will have to pay a hefty price. Joining me in the comm box is Rizwan. Rizwan, what a way to welcome you in the comm box.
Well, I'm absolutely baffled with that no ball. Or your regular player, you've been playing a lot of cricket. We've seen some wayward extras from Samir Chand, and at this stage, this is quite unacceptable to say the least. That was a big no ball. Free hit on offer, just could not cash on the opportunity. Shy at the stumps. It's all happening. It's all happening at the D. First gone 13 for 1. Ye bande. Then the experienced campaigner Mohsin walks out to bowl from the Bukhatir end. Beautiful delivery right on the money. Quick single taken. Well, it's been a mixed bag. 13 scored of the first over. Team Fujairah are looking for those additional 2 points. Low through the air and quick single. The run in between the wickets has been brilliant. Ramesh Shehzad, the senior player for Dubai. 100% success rate for Dubai. It's been a good outing. Good to see Zahid back into the team. Madhav Manoj, Nabil Aziz, Mohsin. There's still that one slot available for taking. We were down the leg side but straight to the fielder. Faisal Patel, I reckon they made some changes to their squad.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Rizwan, I really feel that probably Dubai is trying to strike the ball a little too harder than what is required. It's a good track to bat on, and that's where in the power play, even if you middle the ball, it will fly the distance.
Yeah, they're trying to muscle it rather than timing it. Well spotted there. Oh, this is huge, humongous, but straight into the hands of the fielder. I thought for a second that would sail over the boundary ropes, but this is a big wicket. Ramesh Shehzad promoted up the order, half tracker, pace on offer, and a catch has been taken. Wicket number 2 for Dubai as they lose Ramesh Shehzad 14 for 2. Shane Saldana has been promoted at the order. Why not? They deserve to get that game time. As we've seen, the top batters have been dominating in this entire D series. Streaky falls short. Wonderful effort by the fielder. Keeper, I beg your pardon. And a shy at the stumps. Shane survives a scare.
Everything is happening. That was a pull shot, which was held in the deep. It's a day of the underdogs. Fujairah. We spoke about David and Goliath. What a performance it was earlier in the day. between Dubai and Emirates Red. Now, Dubai against Fujairah, and Fujairah are the underdogs. Driven through the covers, poor fielding, should have put in the dive a little earlier. Couple of runs is what they'll be able to obtain.
So I'll go back to ask you the same question which you asked me earlier. Would you dive in or would you chase the ball?
No two thoughts. I'm a wicket keeper. I believe in diving early. No point chasing. With the kind of weight that I carry at the moment, I'm never going to be chasing.
About 65, 70?
I really want to say double it. Fortunately, not around the double mark. Short and beautiful delivery from Mohsin. Finishes off with a dot ball. That ball did climb up. Brilliant take by the wicketkeeper also. It's a delight for a wicketkeeper to receive the ball there. 2 overs done. 16 for the loss of 2.
Right then, 2 overs, 16 for 2. In comes one of my favorites, left arm spinner, Nabil Aziz into the attack. Wavered down the leg side, starts off with a wide. Well, he picked up 12, he gave away 12 runs, picked up 2 wickets in the previous encounter, was quite happy with it. And now he's been deputed with a responsibility. I tell you what, he's one bowler who's always a wicket taker, always in the wickets column.
2 things. And on both those occasions, I have different opinions. One, I said Nabil Aziz is not a great fielder. He held on to that catch of Ronak. And the way he covered the ground, credit where due. Great fielding effort from Nabil. And second, left arm spinner. I feel he's a left arm swing bowler. Uses the seam and angles the ball into the right hander.
That is very well spotted. In fact, given the kind of wicket it is, if you do not have much of turn, and especially in the shortest format, we've seen him darting through, nips that delivery off the surface. Another quicker one, clears the inner circle with comfort and ease, and the ball will find the fence. Well, you got to entice the batter to go after it, to go after him, and that was easy pickings for the batter.
Using the pace of Nabil on this occasion didn't come from the meat of the bat, and that's where there was a little bit of time for the fielder at sweeper, but just not good enough time to stop it. Much needed boundary. They were feeling the pressure because Fujairah, after that poor first over, made a good strong comeback into this game.
Done well, Fujairah. 2 wickets already. It's all about that fight in the shortest format. Another one in the slot, and that catch has been taken. Cool as cucumber. He's held on to it.
If that is a clean catch, that's a brilliant catch. Very close to the boundary ropes, and that is where, oh, what a wonderful catch. That is under pressure. The thigh comes out from the left arm spinner. Nabil Aziz picks up the 3rd wicket, and all of a sudden, Dubai are in some serious trouble with 3 wickets down. 3 wickets down very early in this contest. David and Goliath. Rizwan, what are we going to be witnessing here? The Blues snatched a win from the jaws of defeat. Can Fujairah seal the deal here?
Well, I somehow sense another quick one from Nabil Aziz, and that was a catch taken. I somehow sense, Pranav, that this is going to be an interesting contest. We were down the leg side, and the ball will find the fence. Well, you've got to be mindful of the length that you're bowling. He's picked up a wicket. I tell you what, he's given a boundary as well on the final delivery. 3 overs comes to an end, 28 for 3. Right then, in comes the pocket rocket, is what I call him, Ali Asghar Shams, the star of the under 19 UAE setup, has been deputed with the responsibility to bowl. Starts off with a full toss, and Aryan Saxena just could not get it right, straight to the field, and Nabil Aziz. But this will be an interesting contest. 2 new batters up against some quality spin.
I have a very interesting theory. If this over, Ali Asghar can pick up a couple of wickets, because Dubai will be looking to go after Fujairah. But with deliveries like that, certainly wickets are not going to be falling.
Nabil Aziz has been kept busy in that area. He's bowling to his field, although he's bowling those full tosses. He's got to be mindful of them at the moment. Even Stevens. Madhav Manoj has been impressive with the bat for Fujairah. Good delivery. Great effort. This is what I like about Ali Asghar Shams. He gives it all. Full marks for the effort that is put on his own bowling. Quite impressive. Jogged himself on that occasion, Shane Saldana.
What is interesting about Ali Asghar is the fact that he's an athlete and a half. And that is where he's happy to toss the delivery up. Big shot in the deep, fielder underneath it. Can he hold on? He's made a mess of it, I feel. Mawson, the best fielder to have a deep mid wicket with the kind of height that Mawson has, but he's made a complete mess out of it.
Well, he certainly is a tall lad. Gets the connection right. Just oversteps it, and he cannot believe it. Tough one to take. And you can see that expression.
An over which could have been well gone in favour of Fujairah has turned out to be in favour of Dubai. 10 runs coming from this over of Ali Asghar. 4 overs done, 38 for the loss of 3. Dubai. Mohammad Umar, the young leg spinner. He's courageous, likes to flight the deliveries, very slow through the air. Probably the right kind of bowling on a wicket like this. Because all the power needs to be generated from the batter. Shane Saldana and Aryan Saxena have a big role to play in this game. 3 wickets down very early is Dubai. Can Mohammad Umar pick up a wicket here? He's a wicket taker, half tracker. Tonked. Fielder in the deep will get the ball at one bounce. With deliveries like this, he's a special bowler. Might have not been intentional, but they're very effective in the game of cricket. If you're a professional, you would certainly concur with me because the batters don't practice for deliveries like that. Big shot. Not easy to play shots to Mohammad Umar because he's very slow through the air. Very rarely would you see a bowler of this quality at this level. Most of the bowlers are trying to fire it in, and that's where the young Mohammad Umar is happy to flight. Oh, big shot. Straight to the fielder at deep mid-wicket. Mohammad Umar is a wicket taker. He will celebrate. He will thank the Almighty. Why not? Because he's picked up a big wicket in the context of this game. Never too easy to dispatch Mohammad Umar out of the ground. And that is something that the batter will learn on his way back to the dugout. Shane Saldana, 15 of 12 deliveries, not good enough, but because 4th wicket down for Dubai. And that has happened very early in this game. What a time to welcome Ahmed Khwaja in the com box. The young Mohammad Umar is producing some wrath because at the moment Dubai is not able to find boundaries to his slowness.
Good evening, Pranav. Yes, indeed. Fascinating match. This is the dismissal looking to chip one over the mid-wicket region, but straight into the hands of Nabil Aziz. And Mohammad Umar Faisal, the young leg spinner, he's been very eye-catching in this D10 to say the least. Oh dear me, googly. Aryan Saxena all at sea. 41 for 4 at the halfway stage. Yazga Shams. Oh, quicker one. Ali Nasir. Just a bit uncertain whether to play off the front foot or back. Beaten outside off. Fujairah have been very plucky in this first half of the innings, chipping away vital wickets. And Dubai have been shaky with the bat today, haven't they, Pranav?
Certainly, Ahmed. But Ahmed, one thing you have to be highlighting in a tournament like this, the Emirates D10, the kind of exposure that the youngsters are getting. Somebody like Umar Faisal, happy to be flighting the ball on a wicket that has produced 260 runs in the previous game. How has that missed the stumps? What has happened there?
I can't believe it. How has that bounced over the sticks? He's completely played the wrong line. It turned off the straight over the middle stump. Ali Asghar Shams. And now it's missed the off stick. Aryan Saxena, he looks very rusty.
Tough times for Dubai at the moment. Trying to hit the ball too hard. Are they 4 wickets down? He's living dangerously at the moment. Can Ali Nasir bail them out? He's the man who's been bailing them out regularly on previous occasions.
Once again, poor footwork there from Aryan Saxena. He's not sure which way the ball is turning. Usually a very clean striker of the ball. Chopped away towards extra. But straight to the fielder. Another very tidy over from Ali Asghar Shams. Excellent spell. Only 13 conceded. 44 for 4. Dubai in dire straits. So, Omar Faisal lofted and belted down the ground by Ali Nasir. Overpitched and sent packing.
What a strike. For a moment, I thought that the fielder at long off would have been interested. But the power of Ali Nasir. He's the player in form. 2 man of the matches in the last 2 playing days. And that's the quality of a player who's missing out on the national duty.
Yeah, certainly has to earn his way back, and he is doing exactly that in this D10. Fantastic performances. Trying to use his feet to get to the pitch of the ball all along the carpet. Dubai are looking to get up to maybe 100, 110. Aryan Saxena, he needs to find his groove here. Either get in or get out. It's as simple as that, Pranav.
With the way Mohammad Umar is bowling, I feel it's more of a get out because he's oozing with confidence. Slower through the air, a lot of height. Don't really think it has the distance. Fielder underneath it, get out it is. Nabil Aziz is the fielder to watch out for. 3rd catch in this game. We were saying he's the weakling in the field. Not really anymore.
Beautifully bowled, flighted leg break, didn't get to the pitch of it, tried to force the issue, and a power failure for Saxena. He looked completely lost in the middle, and his toil comes to an end. Dubai are 5 down in the 7th over.
Two wickets for Mohammad Umar. Still 3 balls remaining. Ahmed, 50 for 5 in the previous game for Dubai as well. Ali Nasir bailed them out on that occasion. Once again, 50 for 5.
Oh, Amar Badami, first ball, has launched this and has not bothered running. First ball max. Great intent. Crystal clear mindset.
Dancing down the track. And hit it straight through the line. Once you get to the pitch of the ball, which way it's going to turn is a question that's out of the question mark. Amar Badami, what a way to start your innings a maximum of the very first delivery that you face.
They need plenty more. Shaping up for the cut. Oh, brilliant fielding. And he had to be sent back. There is an appeal at the striker's end. That is a sensational fielding effort. Might have created a wicket out of the blue. And further blues for the men in blue. Time will tell whether he's made it or not.
Touch and go, touch and go. Touch and go. More of a go than touch. Has the bail been dislodged? That's the question that needs to be answered. Not out, says the umpire.
But full credit to young Ahmed Khudadad. Superb fielding. It is a slick outfield. And he put that dive in. Trying to create yet more havoc for the Dubai boys. Amar Badami living on the edge. You always need to make sure the ball goes past the fielder before you set off. He has had his issues with runouts in the past. So, final ball of Omar Faisal's spell. He's been outstanding once again. Impressive youngster. Not to the pitch of it. And will take a single though. 2 for 17 on the night. Dubai are struggling at 58 for 5. Animated conversations on the sidelines of the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Mr. Amin Farooq, Mr. Zahoor Khan, the legend of UAE cricket, and Mr. Mohammad Naveed, coach of Fujairah. 3 big personalities, big names in the UAE domestic scene. Oh, Amar Badami, is it a miscue? Was looking to go big over extra cover. Zahid Ali just getting a hint of away shape on the ball. I thought he'd connected cleanly. So Ali Nasir, like you mentioned, Pranav, once again, in case of emergency, break glass and call on Ali Nasir. That has been the scenario for Dubai in the last 2 games. They've asked him once more to step up to the plate and deliver a match-winning cameo if he can, and he certainly can.
It all comes down to Ali Nasir, the man of the crisis for Dubai. Once again, standing tall. But this time, I feel that Dubai are in some serious trouble. Poor delivery. Zahid might just be called as a no ball. Is it? Might not be.
Yeah, the central umpire has remained unmoved. I kept looking at him, staring at him for 30 seconds, but seems to be okay. Always gives you a bit of a fright as a batter. You're always looking down at the pitch, and then you see that projectile coming at you at 80, 85 miles per hour, can cause a bit of a fright. One hand off the blade, not quite out of the middle, but deep mid wicket will clean it up. Only picking up a single. So far so good for Fujairah. They need to finish well here, Pranav.
Surely, they need that big wicket of Ali Nasir. That is what they need. If you ask the captain of Fujairah, that is what he'll tell you. Get me the wicket of Ali Nazir and we might just win. 60 for 5. Dancing down the track. Brisk hands of Ali Nasir bisects both the fielders that were at long on and long off. Ali Nasir, you beauty. What an incredible strike from Ali Nasir.
He threads the needle. Perfectly placed straight drive. Shimmy down the track. Took it on the half volley. And you cannot bisect a gap finer than that. Long on and long off. Split right between the two. Beautifully played. An important boundary. And plenty of important discussions being taking place on the sidelines. I'd like to be a fly on the wall. Over here, what are they talking about? What's the news? What's the gossip? Oh, beautifully played. Delightfully played, Ali Nasir.
One is the power of Ali Nasir and then the elegance of Ali Nasir. The way he uses game sense to his advantage is incredible. Ali Nasir. I'm always going to be wondering why is Ali Nasir not in India at the moment. What do you think, Ahmed Khwaja? Ali Nasir and India.
Well, I will leave that well alone outside of Ala Marnas Labuschagne. It's just the level of competition in the UAE side. It's tough to get into that 15. Oh, inside edge is gone to the right of the keeper on this occasion. Not quite out of the middle. Mohammad Sameer Chand will rein it in. So a productive over 13 off it for Team DXB. 71 for 5. Well, they have delayed the floating power play right till the end. It's go time, Pranav.
Big moment. This is where the quality of Amar Badami will come to the test because Ali Nasir has done the damage, striking over 200. But in the penultimate over, they would want to get somewhere close to 100 because the bowling quality of Dubai will certainly make a big difference. Slower delivery. The shuffle might have just saved the bowler from... Oh, it's a no ball. He would have been more than happy in conceding a wide rather than a no ball.
Three fielders outside the circle. That is very, very silly from Fujairah. They have a deep point, a deep square leg and a deep mid wicket. And everybody was asleep. And Mohsen is rightfully fuming that a very, very soft no ball has been given. They fought tooth and nail to keep them at this stage at 9 runs per over. And now you're giving them free hits in the power play. That is not on.
What have you done here? Brain fade movement for the captain. Really feel that Mohsen is going to be digging in short. He's already used the slower delivery. Two fielders on square of the wicket, one on the offside, one on the leg side. This has to be short. Slower delivery once again, inside out. You clear the circle, you'll certainly get a boundary, and that's exactly what has happened to Amar Badami.
Fabulous shot. Mid-off in the circle. And a poor delivery from Mohsen. Overpitched, and you know Amar Badami is strong through the covers. Easy pickings for that boundary. So Dubai are building up a head of steam here. Mohammad Mohsin needs to bowl a good over. Otherwise, this game could drift away from the Orange Army. Bowled him. Pace on. Dead straight. Amar Badami playing across the line and castled.
Incredible movement. Yes, if you're looking at the visuals, it might say Madhav. It is Mohammad Mohsin who is bowling, and he's got the better of Amar Badami. Incredible bowling from Mohammad Mohsin. Amar Badami walks back to the dugout for 13 of 8 deliveries. Mohammad Mohsin bowls with some serious pace. Full toss, past the outside edge, great wicket keeping. Excellent cricket all round. Fujairah have an extra bit of spring in their feet in this game against Dubai, and that is where Dubai are just not able to get away. Another factor is that Ali Nasir has been away from strike. Nilansh.
Plenty capable with the bat. Nilansh Keswani, stand-in captain for today. Beautiful punch through the covers. That is screaming away to the boundary. Top shot.
All along the ground, and that's what was good about that shot from Nilansh. No risk whatsoever. And at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, once you pierce the circle, there is certainly a boundary written to your name. They need few quick runs. How much do you think would be enough? 90?
Yeah, I think they need to at least get up to triple figures. That psychological effect it has on the opposition. Dubai have just been a bit frugal with the bat in the last 2-3 games. Could be losing their touch. Nicely done, but there is a deep cover and will keep it to a single. So good field placement, and that's the line he needed to bowl earlier. And that was the field setting they needed earlier.
Certainly keep it out of the arc of the left-hander. It's a little easier to do against Nilansh. It's a little tougher to do against the quality of Ali Nazir. 21 of 10 deliveries. His striking as clean as it can get. Final delivery of the floating power play.
It's been a good one. Beautifully played, but straight to short third. Chance for a run out. Nilansh makes it in time. He's rapid between the sticks. Final 6 coming up. 82 on board for Dubai. So senior fast bowler Zahid Ali will bowl the final over. It's a crucial over of the game. Is it long enough? You know it is, cause it's Ali Nasir.
What an incredible strike under pressure. Once again, bailing Dubai out of all the troubles that they fell into. 6 wickets down very early, but then the wall, the Ali Nasir, he's making a brand for himself. The way he's striking the ball at will. Unbelievable scenes here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Unbelievable striking.
Oh, he's a champion cricketer, no debate. Oh, beautifully played, past the short third. Another thrilling cameo from the star all-rounder of Dubai.
Where is that medal, Ahmed? He's claimed a couple of them. Will he make it 3 in a row?
Well, I think this might even go for 6. If Zahid Ali misses his length, I'm expecting that slower delivery. Pace on is not working. And they're hemorrhaging runs here, 90 on board. So that triple figure mark is within sight, but you can clearly see it's a very choppy outfield because of the dew. And that will play into the hands of Fujairah in the run chase. We just saw 130 gunned down by Emirates Blues in thrilling fashion against Sharjah. So these may not be enough runs on board. Good delivery, block hole, pace on. Nothing he could do about that. Punch down the ground for a single. Nilansh, over to you.
31 on the board for Ali Nasir in 14 deliveries. He needs to get back on strike. Practicing the paddle shot. The special part about Ali Nasir is that he's very calm under pressure. He's down to the wire, but still he feels that there is way too much time. And that is when you're at your optimum best.
Well, when you've had that exposure to international cricket, domestic will certainly feel easier. Down the leg side, gone through the keeper. These are precious runs being gifted to Dubai here by Fujairah. And like I was stating earlier, once you've tasted international cricket at the highest level, played in big pressure matches for your country, domestic doesn't feel as stressful.
I've seen Ali Nasir playing cricket for a while now, but I've never seen Ali Nasir as effective as he is at the moment. The way he's so calm under pressure really makes me feel that probably he's at his absolute best.
Nilansh Keswani over the bowler's head. Is it hit well enough? Not quite. Good fielding, Madhav. Slide and gets the throw off quickly. So they're inching towards that 100 mark. They could really do with a 6 here. In fact, they've taken 2. That's brilliant running.
Excellent cricket all round. 96 for the loss of 6. Dubai. And not being greedy, Ali Nasir at the moment at the non-striker's end, pushing hard and making sure that a couple of runs are achieved. Can Zahid pick up a wicket? Right in the block hole, drilled straight to long on. It's just going to be a single. Ali Nasir is pushing for the second, and a little bit of a misfield will allow them to get a couple of runs. Most importantly, Ali Nasir is going to be staying away. Not really. They've gone for the third. In the process, Nilansh Keswani will get run out, but most importantly for the final delivery, it'll be Ali Nasir on strike.
Well, to be quite fair, Nilansh is perfectly capable with the bat, hence he probably would have wanted to face the final ball, but he's the ultimate team man, sacrificing his wicket to get Ali Nasir at the proper end. And it was a late call. Something out of Cartoon Network there, but certainly a run out. So down to the final ball. Ali Nasir will be facing Zahid Ali has bowled a decent-ish over. And all they'll get is one. Brilliant bowling. 99 on board. Exactly 100 needed. Game on here to conclude the Emirates D10 for tonight. Fujairah have a major opportunity to get their first victory over Dubai.
Fantastic performance. Once again, Ali Nasir coming to bail out Dubai from all sorts of trouble that they were in. They've got 99 on the board. They need 100, a picture perfect 100. They haven't been the best batting side in the tournament. Can it be a little different tonight? Talking about the batting performances, a start for Shane Saldana, but apart from that, everybody in the top order failed. And that's where Ali Nasir, 31 of 14 deliveries not out, was the pick of the batter. Amar Badami was also effective for his 13 of 8. Nilesh Keswani did get a start, 9 of 5 for him, but 11 extras made sure that Dubai would get to a competitive 99 for the loss of 7.
Excellent work done by Team Fujairah overall in the field with the ball. They put Dubai under pressure early, even though there was a late recovery. 2 wickets for Mohsin, 2 wickets for the young leggy Umar Faisal, 1 apiece for Mohammad Sameer Chand, who only bowled the sole over, and Nabil Aziz only bowled 1 over as well, but did pick up a wicket. And from the fall of wickets, you can say that Dubai were under serious pressure, 51 for 5 at one stage. Let's take a look at the highlights. It was a slow start to the game for Team Dubai. Even though Ronak Panoli started off in his typical fashion, a miscue and a great running catch taken at mid-wicket. And then it was Aditya Shetty boundary and then back to the dugout trying to overpower Nabil Aziz, but great catch at long off. Shane Saldana was given a rare opportunity to bat up top and was looking quite good. Ali Nasir alongside him. They were producing a partnership, but then after his departure, Amar Badami combined with Ali Nasir. And Ali Nasir was the key, getting those quick fire runs. Amar Badami cleaned up, pace on, and just went through his defense. But the match-winning all-rounder, that is Ali Nasir, kept delivering the timely boundaries for Team Dubai. And in the end, they have managed to just scrounge together a score of 99 in their allotted 10 overs. Nilesh Keswani then run out here in a rather comical fashion, a foot race with the wicketkeeper. So 100, exactly 100 is the target for Fujairah. Can they pull off the run chase against the mighty Team Dubai? We'll find out soon.
Emirates D10 and the final game of the evening, Fujairah versus Dubai. Dubai put into bat first on the back of Ali Nasir's fantastic not out, 32 of 15 deliveries, and a little bit of support from Shane Saldana and Amar Badami. Dubai have managed to get to 99 for the loss of 7. Yes, extras did help, 11 of them. And then when you're talking about the bowling of Fujairah, 1 wicket apiece for Nabil Aziz and Samir Chand, couple of wickets for Mohammad Umar Faisal and Mohsin Mohammad. But if you ask me, the pick of the bowler has to be Ali Asgar. Didn't get a wicket, but 2 overs, 13 runs was very good. And especially when Ali Nasir was looking to cut through, he made sure that he bowled those tight overs. With me is none other than Rizwan for the first set of 5 overs of the second innings. Rizwan, has to be advantage for Fujairah with less than 100 on the board.
Thank you very much for the warm welcome, Pranav. Well, it's a wicket where the ball is nicely coming onto the bat with a due factor on board. It's definitely going to help the batters and team Fujairah. They have a very good opportunity to upset Team Dubai. Well, walking out to the center are 2 batters of Fujairah. Nurullah Ayubi, we know how destructive he could be. They've made some tweaking to the batting department of Dubai. Rightly so, we can understand they've got 100% success rate in terms of the points table. They're just giving some game time to the batters who have not got that opportunity, and they still have managed to score 99 despite losing those wickets earlier on. Ahmed will keep company alongside Nurullah Ayubi. Nurullah Ayubi, another destructive batter. So this will be an interesting contest, as we always speak. It is all about the power play, and Sanchit Sharma has been given the responsibility to bowl the over number 1.
Let's not forget, Rizwan, that power play is somewhere where Fujairah haven't been good enough in this tournament, and that's where they've been put under the pump. Trying to hit the ball hard, they have lost their shape. That is something that they want to do a little different. They don't need 30 runs of the first 2 overs, even if they can get 20 and get on the way. I think that'll be a great start for Fujairah.
130 chase down in the previous encounter. Daniel Liaquat was extremely dangerous alongside Aftab Alam. So they will fancy their chances. Ball number 1 coming your way. Sanchit Sharma. Swing and a miss. Good delivery from Sanchit Sharma.
This is where the problem has been for Fujairah. They've been looking to hit the ball too hard in the power play, and hence too many dot balls. If they can correct that, they stand a certain chance in this game. Something that you get with Sanchit is good bit of swing, good bit of movement, not only in the air but off the track as well.
Yeah, got that away movement on that occasion. Slow through the air, mixes it up really well. Nurullah Ayubi. Streaky hits the toe end of the bat, and they manage to scamper through for a single. Talking about Ahmed Khudadad, another destructive batter, part of under-19 setup along with Nurullah Ayubi.
The question that needs to be asked, Rizwan, is that who is going to be getting those boundaries in the power play? They need 3 or 4 boundaries. 4 boundaries, if you ask me, in those 12 deliveries.
We'll wait and watch, but I can tell you that for sure, both the batters do have that capability. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I think they're just taking some time introspecting the conditions, but as we all know, you do not have the time in the shortest format. Ahmed Khudadad was the only batter who could get those runs in the final of the ACC Men's Premier Cup up against Nepal. So he will have a role to play in chasing this total down.
The more number of times that the ball goes into the outfield, the dew will come into effect. And this late bit of movement which Sanchit is getting will keep getting reduced. Outside edge, brilliant catch under pressure because the ball was dying onto him. And then to roll over on his left and hold on to it, he's done wonderful.
That is a magnificent catch. Definitely one of the catches to be the contender for the best catch of the tournament. Full stretch dive from Ramesh Shehzad, Rambo, and he gets the better of Nurul Ayubi. As Fujairah lose their first 2 for 1.
Big wicket. But what that does is it brings Madhav Manoj to the middle, the captain, who's looked like the best batter in Fujairah in the last few games.
Yeah, quite pleasing to eye when is in full form. Great catch by Ramesh Shehzad. Bowling to his field is Sanchit Sharma. Now, with that wicket that they've got 2 slips in place. A wideish fly slip for Madhav Manoj. Straight away into the action. Feel the backpedaling. The ball will find the fence.
This is what I like about Madhav Manoj. Looks to hit it through the line. And that is why he's an exceptional batter. Comes in at number 3, but he's almost playing the role of an opener because he's always there in the middle very early in his arc and never look to keep it down. Madhav Manoj. Can this be one of those evenings where Madhav Manoj gets a 50 and takes his team home? Because that will be an inspirational story to end the day.
Oh, absolutely. Great dexterity. The free flow of the bat. Everything right about that shot. Oh, that is huge. The fielder settling underneath it. And it has been taken. Yug Sharma makes no mistake.
What an outing for Madhav Manoj. Just a couple of deliveries. First one, a boundary to long off, and then to heave it across the line. Gets the leading edge, a lot of height. And that is where the fielder has done really well to hold on to it. Madhav Manoj, the kind of quality, the kind of talent he has, not able to bring it to the table. And that's where just 4 runs of 2 deliveries as Fujairah lose their second.
Six for 2. What a start for Team Dubai. Ali Nasser into the act. Good delivery right on the money, nibbing in to the right hander, shy at the stumps. Pranav, you've been with us for a couple of days now. You've seen the young batters, some senior batters. Who has impressed you the most in terms of the batting? I'm talking about the youngsters.
Certainly one name has to be there, Madhav Manoj. I was very happy with the kind of technique that Madhav Manoj has. Very easy on the eyes, very free-flowing, but it's one thing to have the talent and it's another thing to perform under pressure. And that is where I feel that with time he'll only grow in stature. Big shot down the ground. past the infield, and that's where it always gets to the boundary here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
Yeah, Anas Malik getting off the mark in style, picking up a boundary. Just to add to what you've said, I think it will be the responsibility of the coaching staff, the support staff, where you tend to polish these youngsters, just trying to make them understand. And it's just about time. With over a period of time, I'm pretty much optimistic they will grow in confidence, and the kind of exposure that they get in UAE has been quite impressive.
Right in the block hole, Ali Nazir oozing with confidence. Once you have that confidence, you can execute whatever you think of, whatever you dream of, whatever you imagine about. And that's what is happening with Ali Nazir at the moment.
Absolutely. And that belief is, we always spoke about the previous game when Dania Liaquat was out at the center. There was a catch which was put down. 16.53 was the required run rate. And you could see that dejection from Khalid Shah when that opportunity was put down. It was opportunity created by Haider Razak. A beautiful delivery this time and a quick single taken. That will be a bye. It will be a leg bye. So it's all about that self-determination, that belief that you could get your team over the line. And I think Dania Liaquat has done well.
Certainly. And that's where I'm very impressed with a few players. Because when put under the pump, that's when you know the true quality of the diamond. You have to be under pressure. Because diamonds can only be produced under pressure, under extreme pressure. And that's where the likes of Madhav Manoj or even Liaquat, because those were difficult times. It's not easy for Madhav Manoj because he's not having partners to perform.
Oh, absolutely, under pressure. Reminds me of Rihanna. Got to shine like a diamond. Wavered down the leg side, that will be a wide. Just missing his line and length on that occasion. And I think, I'm happy for the setup of UAE, talking about the players getting that opportunity to rub against alongside some international players. Now, I would love to have a mini sort of an ILT where only the Gulf associate nations participate, where they can showcase their talent and prowess.
That would be the best thing. I'm almost certain that would be the tournament to watch out for. The likes of players of UAE, Oman, Qatar, Kuwait, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia. Ample amount of talent that is available. And that is where that'll be a tournament to watch out for. Off the pads, Ali Nazir quick enough to get to the boundary. Just a little bit of a deflection from the pads.
I'll not be happy with that, but Team Fujairah will take it. That will be 4 wide. 4 leg byes signal. Well, it reminds me of that Gulf Cup where it was a contest between Kuwait and UAE. Meet Bhavsar was fighting it out till the end, but it was the left arm seamer Jawadullah picking up that wicket. Almost Kuwait sealed the deal on that occasion. Yorker. And it'll just be a single to conclude the over. We'll continue our discussion. 2 overs gone, 19 for 2. Gone 19 for 2. Only thing is they've lost those 2 wickets. They will still fancy in chasing this total down. Anas Malik 6 or 4 for him. Ahmad Khuddadad, known for the longer format, especially Ahmad Khuddadad. Good delivery. slower through the air.
You're right. UAE versus Kuwait. What a game that was. 2024, December. Brilliant knock from Alishan Sharfu as well. Everybody contributed. One rare failure for Mohammad Wasim. And that's where 153. 72 is what Meet Bhavsar got. But still fell short by 2 runs. Big shot on the leg side. Won't carry to the fielder. They're pushing for the second. This could be interesting. Will get it comfortably. Very quick between the wicket are these two.
Here, the only thing that I'm ensuring is not giving away those dot deliveries and picking up those singles and doubles. The required run rate very much within the reach. They have batting left. Zahid Ali can bat. Mohsin also tend to contribute. Sanchit Sharma mixing it up really well.
Need a boundary here. Need a boundary to release that pressure. That is exactly what the doctor would have ordered. What an incredible stride straight to the second tier of the Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
Need a boundary? Forget about it. I'll provide you a maximum, says Anas Malik. That is big. That is a huge maximum. Well, we are in for a thriller again. We've witnessed one earlier on. We are talking about that match one more time. Pranav, that was an incredible. They won by 2 runs, if I'm right, team UAE. Very, very close contest. Me, Bhavsar fought out till the end. And it was Jawadullah who got the better of Meet.
Some records there. UAE's 2-run win against Kuwait is the smallest margin of victory in terms of runs in T20Is, beating the 5-run win against Ireland. So that was a precious moment for UAE.
Oh, absolutely. What a win it was. Well, they were dominant throughout the tournament. They were expected to win that contest one-sided. But the players from Kuwait, they fought tooth and nail. Right then, back live at the Emirates D10. Straight down the ground. Lucky escape. Could have went on to hit the timber. We've seen one dismissal earlier on of Irfan Yusufzai getting the better of Aftab Alam, and now just that escape. Currently going at a decent pace, 11.20 runs an over.
They just need to continue, build a partnership, take the game a little deep. That required run rate of just around 10 is never a point of concern. Fiercely struck from the bat of Anas. Sanchez has taken a sting to his hand.
Well, this is an opportunity, I must say, for Anas Malik. Slow one, straight to Ramesh Shahzad. They still scamper through for a single. Well, when you've been given that opportunity, when you have that skill set, when you have the talent, this is the opportunity. This is a platform where you can be a match winner for your team. We've seen lusty blows from Anas Malik. Why not? You could be a star for your team.
And a win is the price of gold for Fujairah. They've not had a tournament to remember at the moment. Early days for them. Credit where due, but a win is a win.
You're talking about the goal. It's surging really, really high. And why not? A win can equate that. Didn't quite time it. But straight to the fielder. Angad Nehru does the cleanup. Still in the hunt are the boys from Fujairah. 3 overs gone. 30 for 2. Shehzad, of all the bowlers, have been given the opportunity, and that will be a catch. Straight into the hands of Amar Badami. And straight away into the action is Ramesh Shehzad.
What a moment. We were just trying to make a game of this. And at that very point, the fielder at deep square leg holds on to his pressure and takes a brilliant catch at the boundary rope. Third wicket down for Fujairah. Zahid comes to the middle. Really feel that this is the right kind of pair to seal the game. This is the most important pair. Zahid and Anas.
Oh, definitely, most definitely. Does pack a punch. He's promoted himself up the order. Zahid Ali. We've seen him score in the domestic circuit. 71 required. Huge appeal. Not interested is the umpire. Probably a feather touch off the willow. And I think he's coming line of the...
No visibility for the umpire, was trying to get a visual. Impact outside the off stump as well. Can't do much if the bowler is right in front of the umpire.
With the technology in place, do you reckon that should be referred to the TV umpire? That was a quicker one from Ramiz.
It can only be referred to the TV umpire if you have the DRS. And as you know that in this tournament there is no DRS, so no referrals whatsoever.
I agree with you on that, but at the same time, to your naked eye, as the umpire could not spot that, there could be an opportunity where they can refer to the third umpire and probably get a decision. Or would you blame the bowler as he's in line of the umpire?
It'll all happen with time. As you know, at one point of time, mobile was a luxury and landlines were common. And now has come a day when mobiles are a regulation. You would rarely find a person without a mobile. The same way, cricket grounds were a luxury at one point of time, playing on turf. And now in UAE, with the kind of development, but then it is all about Anas. He cuts and cuts really well, gets a boundary.
Yeah, cuts loose, gets that boundary, much needed boundary, as it has been extremely dry over. Just could not hold on to that. Madhav Manoj, I beg your pardon, it is fielder at the backward point region, just could not hold on to it. 66 of 37 deliveries, still will fancy their chances. I did like that concept of Nick Sense in the Gulf Women's Championship held in Muscat, Oman. Quite impressive. A good delivery. A dot to close out the over. 4 gone, 34 for 3.
Just 5 runs and a wicket in that over of Ramiz as Nilansh comes into the attack. Fujairah have been pulled back by Dubai. 34 for the loss of 3. And that's where they need some runs. Gone straight up in the air. And good enough. The power of Zahid comes to the party on the very first delivery of Niraj.
That was a clean strike. home run for Zahid Ali. What a clean strike that was. Quite impressive. And maximum of the first delivery, and this is where I always say you got to cash on, maximize as much as possible. Slow through the air. That's the right approach.
And the most important part is that Zayed is not looking to hit it hard. He's just looking to get the middle of the bat, just play that shorthand jab, just punch it through. The power of Zahid is making a difference. Can Anas complement it? Can they have a big over?
Didn't quite time it. Compliments Anas really well, Zahid Ali. It takes that pressure off your shoulders when you're in prime form. Another good hit from Zahid Ali earlier on. 8 runs already off it. So the idea would be to be somewhere between 10 to 12 at least in this particular over. Nilansh Keswani. Wayward delivery will be cut off. Aditya Shetty, and they managed to scamper through for a couple of runs.
Need a boundary more. 10 runs of this over, a couple of deliveries remaining for Nilansh. They want to capitalize on this, get that required run rate below 10 if possible. Can Zahid get a maximum here? He's happy and content with rotating strike. They're looking for the second once again. This is very good running between the wicket by these two, Zahid and Anas.
12 runs already of the over. 54 required. We've seen some power hitting earlier on. With 7 wickets in hand, Fujairah will fancy their chances up against Dubai. Good delivery. Kept it simple. A single to close out the over. Zahid will retain strike. 5 gone, 47 for 3. Five overs, 47 for 3. Ramesh Shehzad will continue. Another quick single taken. Nilansh gave away 13 runs. And they will have a shy at Ramesh Shehzad, Zahid Ali. In fact, they pick a couple of runs here. So anything in the slot, I'll tell you what, Zahid Ali is going to go after Ramesh Shehzad. Joining me in the box after a short break is Ahmed Khwaja.
Thank you very much, Riz. Match is fascinatingly poised. Required run rate of 10.5. Skewed away and finds the gap. Got a finger on it. The point fielder. Oh, Ronak Panoli, be careful, my friend. You have the entire tournament to play and you're in prime form.
Well, I think it's the dew factor. I just cannot believe it. They've got those metallic spikes on, but still, it's heavy dew. And in the process, he could have hurt himself. Full stretch dive from Nilansh Keswani, and there you go. That. Oh.
Yeah, that was slightly comical. Hope he's all right. Bit of a bump on the head. That could have been nasty. Oh, full toss, hammered, and gone.
Bring it on, says Zahid Ali. This is good power hitting from the blade of Zahid Ali. Easy pickings. Right off the middle of the bat.
Yeah, that was a free swing. And made sure he deposited into the stands. Did Zahid Ali. Great cameo here, 23 of 10. They needed somebody to stand up and be counted with the bat in hand. Ramesh Shehzad just struggling to grip the ball. Oh, beautiful, beautiful from Zahid Ali. Elegance.
Not just power hitting, pure timing, bisecting those two fielders on the offside. Played extremely well towards the square of the wicket on the offside and gets a boundary. It's been an expensive over already.
Yeah, the dew is making it difficult. The ball is sliding onto the bat and split the gap between two excellent fielders, Sanchit and Nilash Keswani. This game is starting to run away from the men in blue. It will be their first defeat in the Emirates D10 if Fujairah pull it off. So they're feeling the pinch at the moment. Oh, too easy. Pace on, back of length, just glided to third.
Smart, intelligent, using the pace on offer is Zahid Ali. He saw that was a quicker one, waited, and just that late glide, fetching him a boundary. And all of a sudden, the required run rate well within the reach now. Tossed up. And Zahid Ali will retain strike. 6 gone, 66 for 3.
Yug Sharma. Well, 34 of 4 overs. It's game in hand for Fujairah if they don't fumble this. Yug Sharma, can he change the game here? He is a wicket taker by nature. But time is running out. And they have to do it right here, right now. Squeezed away by Zahid Ali. They can do it in singles with the occasional boundary.
As long as they do not make any mistake here, they are very much within the reach of this game. Anas Malik has done well, 20 of 13, but it was Zahid Ali who's done exceptionally well. If you go by the performance matrix, he's definitely exceeding the expectations in this game.
Almost certainly. 33 needed. Required run rate of 8.6. It's game in hand. Edged, and is that a catch? Has Ramesh Shehzad pulled off a stunner? I think he has. Anas Malik is not moving, but that looked like a clean take to me.
Well, it will be catch number 2 for Ramesh Shehzad. Outside edge, perfectly stationed, and I think it looks A-okay to me.
Brilliant take. Rambo still moves very well in the field. And Anas Malik will wait for the umpire to send him off. He is not going anywhere. He wants to finish the game with Zahid Ali. Well, Riz, I think this is A-okay. Replays can be deceptive, but his fingertips look to me like they're underneath the ball, and he's clasped it cleanly.
We'll have that announcement from the third umpire shortly, but absolutely spot on. It looks like the fingers are underneath the ball. Should be okay. Should be all right.
And the problem is the slow-mo makes it look worse. It's one flowing motion. And as a player, as a cricketer, you know you've taken a clean catch. Rambo, if he hadn't taken it cleanly, he would never claim it.
Just ensuring they reach to a conclusive decision.
If the fingers are not locked underneath that, then you're.
It looks like a straightforward catch to me. Ramesh Shehzad, as you rightly mentioned, if he's claiming it, I'm pretty much optimistic it is a good catch. Taking his time, TV Empire. He's trying to freeze that particular frame, Ahmed.
Yeah, it's an optical illusion of sorts. At times with these stop-start replays, I felt it was a clean take, but well, I'm just in the com box. This is not my decision, and I'm glad it's not my decision. Umpire Nadeem Anjum, well, oh, it's not out. Here we go. Drama at the D10.
And I reckon that particular frame that we spoke about, that benefit of doubt would have been given in the favor of the batter. But to us in the com box, it looked like a clean take by Ramesh Shehzad.
Well, Ronak Panoli, you can protest all you like, but in the end, they did consult the TV umpire and it was overturned. Ali Nasir is frustrated, Ronak is frustrated. वो soft signal खत्म. Well, Nilansh Keswani, what's the point? The decision has been made. Let's just move on. It's just wasting time and wasting your energy rather than focusing on trying to defend this score.
Absolutely, just have to move on. TV Empire thinks the otherwise. It's understandable. Benefit of doubt.
Yeah, the lesson for Yug Sharma is just knock the poles out. Forget about catches, forget about appeals. Just hit the sticks, simple as that. He's gone wider, and every run ticked off is a relief for Fujairah.
Yeah, way away from the tram line. Feeling the heat, feeling the pressure. And this is what you can expect from the youngsters.
Well, Amin Farooq sir, maybe just giving his word, his point of view. So passionate about the game. Consulting our match referee, Mr. Sher Afzal Khan. All fun and games. Oh, that is a mega hit from Anas Malik onto the road. New balls, please. That is not coming back.
That was ballistic, to say the least, from Anas Malik. Slow one, read it to perfection. High and handsome, away she goes. Fujairah are in this contest.
That has been absolutely walloped by Anas Malik. What a knock. He's playing. Spare a thought for him. He's been always flattering to deceive in this tournament. But he's found a willing partner in Zahid Ali. And they're marching towards victory. I think the Dubai dugout has finally relaxed and accepted the call. So Yug Sharma needs to bounce back. This game is not done and dusted. Think of it as a T20 game, not as a D10. 26 needed off 21. You can still turn it around. Well, not if you're bowling wides. Oh, it's been let go. Anas Malik. Well, he will not debate anything with the umpires right now because he's lucky to still be there.
Survived a scare there, Anas Malik. Just a polite inquiry, having a look at the D square leg umpire, umpire Nadeem Anjum, alongside Sunij, I beg your pardon, the match officials.
Yeah, to be fair, it was not their decision. It was decided by the TV umpire. So it's out of their hands, so no point protesting to them. Cracked away towards that deep cover. There is a fielder in the deep, Aditya Shetty. So it could be the first defeat for Team Dubai in the Emirates D10, and that's perfectly fine. There is no prize for going undefeated in a tournament. If you win the trophy, they all look the same. Whether you won 11 games out of 13, or 12 games out of 13, or even 9 games out of 13 to lift the final trophy.
And I think they've made some changes to the batting lineup. They've given game time for people who were on the bench, and still not over. Full toss, easy pickings. Zahid Ali will find the fence one more time.
Well, that was too easy. Easy punch over extra off the full toss. 21 needed of the next 18 balls. So it's going to be Aditya Shetty, mystery spin. Oh, that was the straighter one. He's been working on this for the last 3-4 months, and he's moved away from his leg break and trying to find those carom balls, those occasional straighter ones. So always looking to improve and evolve his game is Aditya Shetty.
Yeah, it was part of the ADKR setup a couple of years ago. Aditya Shetty is trying to get back into the groove. Has done well with the bat. Now trying to contribute with the ball. He was considered as a bowling all-rounder. Good delivery.
Well, what I had seen over the last 2 seasons, he had lost his confidence in his leg break. His googly was still fine, but he just was not being able to complete his action, get that required turn. Hence, he was getting hit for runs. And as a young bowler, it really plays on your psyche. Oh, great punch off the back foot. Zahid Ali is in the form of his life with the bat.
He's certainly enjoying his outing with the bat. Getting those runs quite comfortably. That was a short pitch delivery, easy pickings. Stand and deliver. Zahid Ali. Now the equation is about 16 runs required of 15 deliveries.
Yeah, there's no real turn on offer. It's a very, very good batting track because of the dew. The ball is sliding on nicely. So there's not much the finger spinners or even the mystery spinners can do about it. So Dubai, well, looks like they will be rolled over here. It's taken a week in the D10, but looks like the streak is finally coming to an end. And it's a good wake-up call. They did make some changes in the batting, like you mentioned. They were giving some youngsters some opportunities. So the result is immaterial considering their points position. Call is for 2. Deep mid wicket is right on the fence, but Amar Badami keeps it to 1.
I think it's a fair call as well, giving it that opportunity so that they can produce very good playing 11, especially when it comes to the knockouts. We've seen Nilanj sitting out, we've seen Ramesh Shehzad sitting out, Shane given an opportunity, Amar Badami has been given the opportunity. So it's a fair call. As you mentioned, it's all about qualifying for the semi-finals.
Yeah, there are much more important things to think about. It's very key that everybody gets game time. And even if they were not winning all their games, they wouldn't have changed their approach. They would have still looked to give everybody in the squad some important time in the middle, whether a batter or bowler. That's always been something that Mr. Amin Farooq believes very heavily in, giving opportunities, results, wins and losses. That is secondary. It's about giving the boys the run through and preparing them for top level cricket. Meanwhile, a tidy over from Shetty, 86 for 3. So Ali Nasir, can the magic man do it again for Team Dubai? Can he take it just to the final over? Maybe 9-8 runs on the board. Make it interesting. Full toss. There is a deep point, so good field setting. But you do feel they need to get rid of Zahid Ali if they are to have a chance, an outside chance.
Yeah, absolutely. Couple of wickets maybe. We've seen power plays at times tend to belong to the bowling department. Can Ali use all his experience and provide a breakthrough? As you rightly mentioned, even if it's 8 or 9 runs of the final over, Dubai will fight it out.
Unfortunately, it is the floating power play, so it's going to be tough. He'll need to bowl out of his skin here, Ali Nasir. Good delivery so far. Wide Yorker, well executed. Keeps it to 1. 12 needed off 10. We've had a couple of close finishes today in the D10.
It's a bit of conversation, probably might change his willow. Having a look at it, and just that word of advice coming from the senior cricketer Zahid Ali. And we've always believed in one thing: as long as you have those wickets in hand, you can chase those totals down. And 7 wickets in hand, 12 required. Of 10 deliveries, they will certainly fancy the chances.
Oh, they will push for a single, and Shane did not have a shy. So as long as the runs keep coming in, yeah, wickets in hand, like you mentioned, it's such a psychological boost, a relief for the batters in the middle, that they don't feel they are the ones who have to finish the game. They have backup. They've got somebody to come through if they get out. And spare a thought for Anas Malik. Having a UAE capped all-rounder to bat alongside him has really helped him blossom in his batting as well.
It does take that pressure off your shoulders, isn't it, Ahmed? When you have a batter of Zahid Ali's caliber, Moved on to 43 in no time of 20 deliveries.
He would dearly like to raise his 50 as well. Some running repairs being done by the umpire to that toe end of the bat of Anas Malik. Those deadly Yorkers from Ali Nasir can easily crack the willow open. And that is always a heartbreaking thing, isn't it?
Tell me about it. You lose a willow, which it's all about getting one such bat which fits into your requirement. And when you lose it, it does hurt.
Skewed in the air once again, it will go to deep point. So doing a fantastic job so far in the power play, Ali Nasir. He's giving his team that slimmest of hopes.
Bowling to his field using all his experience, Ali Nasir. Absolutely brilliant in a power play. He's just managed to give away 4 runs. Ronak Panoli holding his over to make sure he comes out and bowls in the power play.
He looks really locked in, looks super fit. Bowling well, good pace. Batting exceptionally well. And this rejuvenation of Ali Nasir is great news for the UAE. We need him at his best. Oh, he didn't know much about it. A no-look scoop towards deep point. I had to dig deep into the English dictionary to find that one.
He was trying to improvise, nothing wrong with that, but followed the batter on that occasion. Ali Nasir, smart, extremely cognizant of him, following the batter on that occasion.
Well. This is going right down to the wire. 9 needed of 7. If this delivery is just a single, anything can happen in the final over of a D10 game. We've seen it time and time again. Zahid Ali would like a boundary to settle the nerves. He's pinged it towards deep cover. And it's in the gap. Zahid Ali delivers.
Well, that was a release shot coming from Fujairah in the slot, and he did everything right till that particular delivery. And Zahid Ali picks up a boundary of the final delivery. 5 needed of 6 deliveries.
Right then, Yug Sharma, can you pull off a miracle? So far, so good for both teams. 4 needed of 5. Can we have a tie at the D10?
Looking at the equation, I think it's going to be Fujairah who will be registering the win tonight. Ali Asghar Shams padded up. Nabil Aziz can bat as well, but I think it's just that boundary required now.
Well, we have almost 3,000 people watching live on the Sports Eye channel on YouTube. Such keen interest they have in the Emirates D10 right from the inception of this competition. They would love a thriller of a game. Oh, there is an edge, is there? Oh, Yug Sharma cannot believe it. Shane Saldana, I thought there was some movement in the air.
We all got as excited here. Yeah, the bat hitting the ground. Yuk Sharma animated Shane Saldana as well. It'll be interesting to see if Yuk Sharma can pick up a wicket here.
Well, this is becoming spicy. This is becoming interesting. Zahid Ali trying to glide it towards point. You find the gap, it's a boundary, game over. But you can easily punch the ball down the ground. Long off and long on are very, very straight. There is a deep cover and 3 men deep on the onside. Fine and third are in. He skewed it. It's gone behind point, and that is the game. 50 for Zahid Ali, and Fujairah get a priceless victory at the D10. Well played, and what a match.
Dubai taste their first defeat against Fujairah. Winning the toss, opted to bowl first, given the conditions, given the due factor. And they have won by 7 wickets, thanks to Anas Malik and Zahid Ali taking that responsibility on their shoulders.
Big, big smiles in the dugout, and why not? A young side has beat a giant. Fantastic partnership here. And Zahid Ali and Anas Malik will take the plaudits, but the job was done in the first half of the game. Excellent bowling. They took their catches in the outfield. And well, Team Dubai, they fought till the end. They did well to defend a lowish target, but in the end they will have to taste that bitter taste of defeat for the first time in the D10, but no serious harm done. 7 wins out of 8. They are almost locked in to the semi-finals already. But what a fantastic game of D10 cricket. Well, it was a slow start. Top order fell in single digits, but then a brilliant partnership for the 4th wicket between Anas Malik and Zahid Ali, the experienced campaigners. And in the end, they completed the run chase without really much of a fuss, Riz.
Yeah, that was the final recognized batting pair. If you look at the batting to come, apart from Ali Asghar Shams, and I think both of them have done extremely well. And in the end, winning comfortably by 7 wickets. Having a look at the bowling card, 2 for 16 for Sanchit Sharma. Didn't pick up a wicket, Ali Nasir, but bowled exceptionally well. 1 for 24 for Ramesh Shehzad, and no wickets for the rest of the bowlers.
Yeah, those extra overs of spin proved to be very expensive for Team Dubai, but in the end, truly, they did not have enough runs on the board. Let's take a look at the highlights of the Fujairah chase. A successful run chase for Fujairah in the D10. They got off to a sluggish start. Sanchit was on his A game. Brilliant catch taken by Ramesh at short third. And that was a very, very loose shot from Madhav. I'm sure he would not want to see that replay once again. This was Anas Malik then combining with Zahid Ali, some fearsome hitting. This was another poor shot. Ahmed Khudadad getting caught at deep square leg. But after Zahid Ali arrived alongside Anas Malik, they settled and they took the game on. Some calculated shots. There was due about that made it difficult to grip the ball for the Dubai spinners, and they took full advantage of that. Zahid Ali in particular was batting in a different flow altogether this evening. Some delightful shots all around the park, and then Anas Malik providing the power hits when they were required. And this was that telling boundary that put the game in favor of Team Fujairah. And in the power play, this one made it 5 of 6, and Zahid Ali sealed the deal, skewing 1 over point to get the victory with 3 balls to spare. So match number 28 of the Emirates D10 concludes with victory for Fujairah over Dubai. Dubai batting first could only manage 99 thanks to Ali Nasir, 32 not out of 15 deliveries. 2 wickets apiece for Mohammad Mohsin and Mohammad Umar Faisal. Fujairah chasing down the score in just 9.3 overs thanks to a 50 from Zahid Ali and a well-made 33 from Anas Malik. 2 wickets for Sanchit, but Fujairah get the victory by 7 wickets, and a well-deserved victory indeed. Right, then we'll take a very short break and then head downstairs with Pranav for the post-match.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of the final game of day 7. It is the Emirates D10 and it was Dubai, the table toppers, taking on the number 6 on the table, Fujairah. And what an upset we've had. Fujairah came out with flying colours and Dubai stood no chance in a nail-biting thriller. Dubai put on 99 for the loss of 7 on the back of Ali Nasir. But then that fantastic knock from Zahid made the difference. First to introduce the guest for the evening who's going to be presenting the memento. It is the match referee, Mr. Afzal Sher Khan. The player of the match is none other than Zahid, who was fantastic with the bat. 52 of 24 deliveries. He stayed not out, made sure that Fujairah crosses the line. Zahid, सबसे पहले बहुत-बहुत मुबारकबाद. किसको डेडिकेट करना चाहेंगे?
सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह का शुक्र अदा करता हूँ। ये आज का मैन ऑफ द मैच अपनी बेटी के नाम करूँगा।
जाहिद, फुजैरा ट्रबल में रहा है, पूरी टूर्नामेंट में परेशान रहा है, विक्ट्रीज नहीं मिल रही है, आप नीचे बैटिंग कर रहे थे, आज आप ऊपर आए और डिफरेंस बनाया। क्या दिमाग में क्या चल रहा था?
जी, आज मेरी प्लानिंग थी कोच के साथ, तो मैंने उनको बोला था कि आज मुझे थोड़ा बैटिंग ऊपर दो, तो मैं इंशाल्लाह मैच जितवा के दूँगा।
आज आपने पहली इनिंग्स में बॉलिंग किया, बॉलिंग आपकी अच्छी चली नहीं, बैटिंग पे आए, 3 विकेट जल्दी गिर गए थे, प्रेशर कितना था?
देखें, क्रिकेट जो है ना, जो प्रेशर ले लेगा वो क्रिकेट नहीं, उसमें फ़ायदा कोई नहीं है क्रिकेट का, प्रेशर नहीं लेना। लेकिन जो क्रिकेट थी नॉर्मली खेला हूँ तो इंशाल्लाह वो रिजल्ट अच्छा हुआ है।
स्टार्टिंग में अनास हिटिंग कर रहे थे, आपने थोड़ा सा वक्त लिया और उसके बाद किसी और को ज़रूरत ही नहीं पड़ी, क्योंकि आपने जो बैटिंग की और आखिरी में जो प्रेजेंस ऑफ माइंड रखा आपने कि फिनिश करना है गेम, तो क्या प्लानिंग क्या चल रही थी आपके और अनास के बीच में?
हाँ, मैंने अनस को जाते यही बोला था कि यार हम लोग पूरा खेलेंगे 10 ओवर, तो इंशाल्लाह मैच जीत जाएंगे, और जैसा कि आपके सामने रिजल्ट हम खेल रहे हैं तो मैच जीत गए।
बहुत बहुत मुबारकबाद, इंशाल्लाह बहुत सारे और मैन ऑफ द मैच आने वाले हैं।
थैंक यू सो मच। थैंक यू सर।
Man of the moment, Zahid, none other than Zahid, because that was an outstanding knock from him to make sure that he crosses the line for Fujairah. And that is where Fujairah is going to get 2 important points for them. That's it from day 7. But do stay tuned because lots more action to offer tomorrow. 4 more games. And that's where entertainment on offer from the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It's the Emirates D10. Good night.